Welcome back, everybody, to your favorite day of the week.
The grass is nature's hair. Grass.
Yeah,
right?
I'm jealous.
Like it's the Earth's hair. I mean, there's bald hair. You got the desert, Nick. You got the desert.
Oh, I'd be a desert.
Hey, the desert's where bald men live.
Midwest.
That's true. Destitute.
Yeah, I come from the jungle with all this.
Would that be
hair.
the Southwest?
Pat, you're in a mirage. Like you look like there's some hair, but
You're
there's
an
some
oasis.
grass there. But you get up on it like nah.
Yeah. I have like
You got like one of those baseball fields that just gets run in.
yeah.
It's got, with the edges on the outside just run down.
I have like where everybody ran. Everybody ran down through here.
Yeah, it's still green,
This
but
is
you
all-
know that spot.
This
Like
is
the
for
China
sure,
Grove field.
but
Yeah, just
the fence is
yeah.
right here. Fence is right
Hey,
here.
we go there
Yeah.
to practice. We don't go there to play.
You know that spot in the outfield.
Yeah,
That's
the
green.
Yeah.
It's usually center
There's
left.
sand
Yeah,
there.
yeah. It's
some sand in there.
right on the edge of shortstop and outfield. Like
That's
right
so
there.
funny.
And just shh.
That's so dumb.
That is
tried
not
to keep the
upkept.
grass
That is
alive.
not kept up. That is not
Yeah,
good.
we've tried to keep it alive there, but it just
Hey,
slowly
listen,
dies.
brother.
I tell you, man.
You're doing good. You're doing well. You're doing good.
You know what's hard? You know what's hard to do? So when I was over at Power Cross, or like just in general in life, I thought, it would be cool to cut like fields, like to be the guy that like, cuts the lines.
the Frank Hoyers of the world.
Yeah, because it looks cool. Like the guys that keep up the baseball field every day,
Yeah.
like in the pros, to make it look so perfectly symmetrical.
How's it? Is it
Like
the
that
level of
looks
the
cool.
blade? Is that how you
Yeah, so it is, but it's the angle too. So one way goes this way, one way goes that way, and it creates different cuts. So then you have light, dark, light, dark, light,
Oh,
dark,
that's
light,
because the
dark.
grass is laying in the
Yeah, it's different directions. Yeah.
Gotcha. That makes
And
sense.
so, anyways, I was like, man. So when I got to Power Cross, I was like, awesome. Like I get to do that. And they're like, yeah, we want you to start cutting the grass. I'm like, absolutely, absolutely. They saw me and they're like, this
he's
guy's
good.
Mexican.
Grass cutter or
No,
weed
you
eater?
good.
Dude, this dude's gonna cut. Hey, Joe, I'm just gonna give you the key. I know we ain't gotta show you nothing.
Ain't worried about it.
Go ahead. Shoot, those things are hard, dude. Like, cause
Zero turn,
It's a zero
what?
turn.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a zero turn, right?
They are.
Okay. Have you ever realized how hard it is to do both hands at the exact same time?
It is.
And when it really matters, you're not because it goes.
Yeah.
So then you got to find that rhythm. Once you find that good rhythm, then you
Smooth.
just use the one hand, so that way you
Yeah.
can't you can't be wrong.
Yeah.
But so the hard part is though is staying perfectly straight.
Yeah,
Dude,
you
it is
veer.
so
You gotta
hard.
veer.
Well, because you're trying to get perfectly straight lines, but the field sometimes has bumps,
Yeah.
and because you're thinking so much, it's like okay, so on the sidewalk you can, or like at a park or anywhere that there's like a wall that's maybe like chest high, you can walk on it. If it's this thin, you could walk across it with no problem. But if it was 1,800 feet in the air, you would fall.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Right, you'd be like, "Oh my God!" The nerves and everything would throw you off. Right, like everything would be jacked up because the height, not because of the balance, but because the stakes are different. Right,
Yeah.
same thing, man. Same thing.
It's a lot of power in that zero turn.
Hey, dude, and so it is the constant like. So when I got back and I finished my lines and I looked back, dude, we were playing football on like waves, dude. It was just like the other line. Like, terrible.
Yeah. It's your first time. It's your first go around.
It was, but I felt so. I was like, man, I'm killing it. No, because you try to come up with little things like, let me focus on like.
Yeah.
Then you try. I'm just not going to try hard. I'm just going to go with it. And then you're all like, you can't just be loosey goosey.
No, you can't.
That reminds me.
You got to
That
go
reminds me of a
with it.
story. I was in this has to do with baseball fields, but not cutting grass. I was in high school and I used to line like the church. I think I might have told you guys this story before. Line the church softball field. So you got there, it was the old school, not the spray, like the actual chalk that you put in the
nice.
thing and like
Yeah.
run it and it run. So I had a buddy who shall remain nameless, Tater. That
53.
Leave that nameless. We'll leave that.
picked me up, and he had some performance enhancing D's that
What's a D?
Days.
Like something you eat, like an ingester.
no, it's an ingester, but not that you eat.
Oh, like something illegal.
Yes.
Oh,
So
Okay.
yeah.
So-
I swear to you, that
First
was not
time
on purpose.
Ever.
But
First time ever
D's.
partaking. And right after
In D's.
I lined in D's, in
Taking those in D's,
performance enhancing D's.
I had to get me a couple D's, you know? That is
I
just
lined-
not going to fly.
Lined the field, went back home, came back later that day for the softball game, and oh God. It was...
That D got you.
Yeah.
That D had you by the
Patrick, what was
throat.
wrong with you?
That D,
Man, I just
time.
wasn't feeling good when I did it.
that D had control of you.
And it choked him out.
Hey, you got to be careful when you put certain D's in your mouth and swallow. You got to be sure you know what it is.
guys? What's up, guys?
You know what I mean? But you got to know, you know, Pat. The less D's you put in your mouth, the better.
The more successful you'll be in life. Yeah.
You should put
Man,
a
I
P
didn't
in your
think
mouth.
about that
It's
before I
way
said
better.
Way better. I prefer a pee in my mouth.
The funny part
That
is that,
sounds-
I lined the baseball field high.
A V is what we should have said, not a P.
I came up with the idea of using performance enhancing
D's.
digs.
Yeah, D's.
But
D's. I don't know why.
I
D's.
chose
Yeah.
D, and it was not the.
They're not quite with
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Yeah. It's all good.
Listen, I just want everybody to know, if we're being real, I haven't had a lot of D's in my mouth.
No, just with Tater. Just you and Tater D'ing it up. They're just taking D's.
Just out by the old softball field. Just
He said, listen, he goes, hey man, before you do these lines, why don't you take some of this D?
put it right in your
There's
mouth.
nothing. There's nothing.
Now listen, we're not talking
about
about
that.
wieners. We're talking about Pat's paraphrase. Pat's acronym.
Yeah, his acronym. The
So-
D acronym, yeah.
Take one of these D's.
Start-
83.
I'll wake you right up. What number are you, Pat? 84?
83.
83. Dang.
Yeah. Hey, 53. Look at that.
Let you know that, Nick.
53, 83, and 30. Hey, I'll never forget, man. Hey, never forget them numbers.
Never. I'm going to tell you what, sometimes I forget stuff because I've had too many D's, you know what I mean?
Too many D's in your mouth. Yeah.
Messed up my memory.
Over the years.
Over the years, I was...
Yeah.
I used to partake in a lot of D's.
A
And
lot of D's.
There was a moment in time. There was a
they have
moment in
played
life
part
where
in
I
my
was
mind. Yeah.
very
Yeah.
experimental, and I used
Let me tell you
to,
what, I don't D it up. I don't D it up anymore. But back in my early days,
That's good.
I was pretty high on a lot of D's.
Yeah. Yeah. You were enhanced on the D. That's what it was. It was just D enhancements.
Pat, that was such a bad choice of
Terrible.
word for that.
That's
But
terrible.
it's turned into a great joke.
Listen, officer. Listen.
As soon as I said
I've been
it, I
on-
was
listen.
like, no.
Officer, I've been on them D's all night. I'm just going
I'm
to be
sorry.
honest with you. I'm sorry. Whoa.
I haven't had no B's. Haven't had no B's. Only
Sorry,
D's.
guys. Hate to ruin your party.
Pat,
But I've
Pat
been
goes
on
in
these-
Pat
on
gets
these D's.
arrested. He's in jail. He's like, hey, you got any D's? He's all, hell yeah. Heck yeah. We all got them.
I
Look
have
around.
No
No.
idea
Hey, look
what I
around,
get
bro.
myself into.
There's a couple D's everywhere, buddy.
Pat's all, hey, man.
Hey, man.
You got any of them D's?
Oh, my God.
I need them. I need the D's.
So yeah, he's like, where do I get him? Meet me in the shower.
line
I
is-
have all those D's.
is that where the meeting spot is every time?
Yeah, Pat's like, why? Why the shower? He's like, that's where it goes down in the water. You want these D's or not? You want this D?
You know what the currency in the shower is? It's a German exchange. That's what you're going to get for these
Never.
D's.
Never. Listen. You want D's? I'm going to need 2 cups of soup.
That's it.
No, that's not it.
No.
These are good D's.
Is it good D? Oh,
these
my fault. My bad.
Hey, listen. These are Pat. These aren't the small D's. These are the big D's.
These are the big D's. The full size D's.
These are the 800 milligram full D's.
Maximum strength D's.
These ain't no Advils. So dumb.
These are the ones that are
So to line up the field, you decided, yeah, let's do a little of this.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
And how straight were the lines?
not straight.
As straight as the D's were.
Yeah, sheesh.
We
Said,
went line for line.
This
Yeah.
might be a
This
This might be the first time I've ever talked. No, this isn't the first time I ever told that story. First time I ever
It's
told that
first
story in a
time.
public forum.
You live and you
Come
learn.
out the closet, man. You gotta do. I'm here
gotta-
for you.
Hey,
I'm there.
Hey, you got to rip yourself out the plastic, okay? Rip me out the plastic.
Rip me out the plastic and put me on the shelf.
That's right.
Pull my socks off. Treat me like an elf.
There you go.
I came through. I was lost, and I was like,
You ripped
"Holy
it.
shit."
Hey, bar for bar. That's bars right
Hey, I'm not Melle Mel, but
there. Woof.
fire in the chamber.
Wow.
Let's
I had
talk
no,
about it. It's everywhere right now.
First of all, I had no clue until you said something. So
Yeah, so it's everywhere right now. So you got to
it
pull
was,
that. Pull that up. That's good. That's good. sound.
It's a minute and 12 worth of straight heat.
Straight heat. They're calling it. They're calling it the candy killer. You know,
Candy killer. Yeah.
Eminem's dead.
Eminem, your career's over. And
Crushed.
Melle Mel said it's gonna melt in my hand.
Hey, he said that you're embarrassed like a roach coming out of that
That's it.
backpack with lots of people in class. And you know what? You go to bed with no supper.
That's right.
These are lines.
These are real. These are bars.
That's how you know. That's how you know the person you're battle rapping with has an AARP membership.
So did
right.
Eminem go off first?
Yeah, well, he just mentioned it. Well, they've been talking about. So Melle Mel is he's the guy that was in the Furious 5, and I think he did the hip hop, hibbity hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Instead of hip hop,
That's him.
hibbity hip.
Rappers
Yeah,
like-
so he did that, right? So yeah, he's part of that group, and he's he's considered like the father or one of the people that pioneered modern hip hop or whatever, right? So he's been saying that Eminem's only in the top 5 of people's list because he's white. And so and he's been saying it for a long time, and then recently, check it out. So just the other day. Someone had asked him like, "Hey, you think you could beat Eminem like in a battle?" And he goes, "Easy."
Oh my
He said, he goes, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, it'd be the easiest thing I ever did." He's like, "Easy." So
like
then,
breathing.
Yeah. So then this new track comes out. It's called Eminem's new track come out. And he's with this new kid that he just signed him, Easy. Easy Mill, right? And so the song is really good. Babe, what's the
The
song's
Eminem
title?
song?
What's the new song's name? What's the name of the song? Realist.
Oh yeah, you played that the other day. It's really
Realist. So it's fire. Yeah, real good song.
Good. Are you ready for some of these lyrics that he dropped out? I got them pulled up, and I just feel like I need
Melle
to share
Mel's?
them. Yeah, you ready
Yeah,
for,
read
this,
that.
for this heat? I'm just gonna give you a taste, right? Why you hurting? Why you mad? Now you look bad, just like a roach just crawled out of your book bag. In a packed class, you lack class. Go to bed with no supper because you got to suffer the backlash.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Wait a second. These are bars of a third grader.
Yeah.
These are those. These are like, all right, kids. We're working on 8-bar poetry.
Yeah.
That was horrendous.
He's just getting warmed up.
Well, let me hear the bad rad part again. Hold on.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah, let me hear. Don't get mad. Let me hear.
Why you hurting? Why you mad? Now you look bad,
Yes.
just like a roach crawled out of your book bag. In a packed class, you lack class. Go to bed with no supper because you got to suffer the backlash.
Oh,
The top 5 is cap. You piss that on the floor in the elevator of rap. Why you ducking on the game when you pooping on my name? Why they put Pee Wee Herman in the Hall of Fame? I would give you £1, but I'd break your hand. I got a lawyer so white, he will take your land, yo. Check your man. Come and look at your friend, because I think that Eminem is popping pills again.
and then here comes listen to this word usage on pills. Go ahead.
Yeah. We call him Pill Clinton.
Pill
or
Clinton.
Either Pill Gates.
Pill
What
Gates.
pill did homie take to make him hate the great?
We call him Bill Clinton or Bill Gates.
You know what it
pill
sounds like? This coming from
Did you take?
the least
Make you hate the
rap
greats.
oriented person.
We're almost
in this
there.
Hey, Nick.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
Okay,
We're almost done.
Carry on,
We're almost done.
carry on.
Hurry,
Think
hurry.
you are, but you ain't. Still, you made a mistake. Hit him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
4,
6,
5,
7,
6, 7, 8.
I'm gonna give your fans one more chance to go online and re-energize that bromance. After that, say your last goodbye because I put Matthew's lights out. I'm turning off his freaking Wi-Fi.
That is the realest.
That's the whole.
It's a minute 12. That's the whole disc. That's the
Okay, this coming from
Melle Mel.
feedback coming from a white person
Well, why don't you hear it first? I think you should play it. Nick, you got it pulled up on your phone? Let's hear it. Play it. Let me hear.
Oh, man.
Is this it?
Let me hear this fire. Yep. Oh.
Hall of Fame.
Seven, eight. It's like Heavy D.
Yeah.
All these gunshots.
Let me tell you something right now. Masterpiece. That's a masterpiece. Eminem, count your days. Count your days.
It doesn't make any
Eminem.
sense. You know, I'm giving your fans one more chance for that bromance.
I'm going to use the worst analogy.
Another little kid, rah. Don't hate the great, rah. More
I
white
see if you guys
chalk, rah.
follow this analogy.
More yellow tape, rah. Who that?
This analogy is based off of a Shane. Shane.
A what?
It's a joke by Shane Gillis,
I don't know what's happening.
where he talks about when this is like a lifetime politician going into you guys are going to like this. A lifetime politician going into a debate with Donald Trump.
You guys aren't going to like
I
this.
see your analogy, yeah.
Do you understand?
First of all, let me just say that Joe Biden, you be sliding. I'm going to slide in for the presidency. Indict me all you like. I'm still going to come out and make MAGA great again.
Yeah.
I am the greater man.
I get it. It's just, you know.
Yeah, but it's like he's taking what
old.
made him famous back in the day, and he's going up against somebody who will get so much nastier and so much more. I don't even know
He
the
won't
word.
respond. There's no way he responds. That would be a waste of time.
How do you?
It would
yeah.
be. You have to understand. Melle Mel came up in the 4-4 days. Like everything is on the fourth drop. You're coming on the words of the
I
fourth
get
drop.
uptown. I go
Right.
ba boom, bat boom.
Yeah.
Like that. It's just.
And I could probably say Melle Mel's never done a
Twash.
diss track in his life, and if he did, it's that street corner diss track where you say like, "Your mama is broke, your dad is a joke, your granny's down here because she's taking the smoke." Like he's the
There's-
type of
yeah,
person
not-
that ends with a you know, nobody ends with that in 2023. You know, so I agree. For Eminem to respond it would be a waste of tape. And
Now the question is, do you think he wrote it?
Yes,
he
to God,
absolutely
you
wrote
can
that.
tell 100% he wrote that. If he didn't write it, it wouldn't have sounded so trash.
100%.
Like you can 100% tell he
Yeah.
wrote that 100. Like
I mean, he used the Melle Mel
fact-
voice of all time.
the fact that it sounds like it sounds like it came out in 1989.
Yes.
Like it's like you don't like back then. You know, like again, like you didn't diss people like they do now. You didn't talk so much about how mean it was. Like remember, it was breakdancing and all that other crap. So your disses were just like about their gear or about They were just soft disses. You know, you're stupid. You know, like I mean, not like that, but on that scale of a diss, like it hurts like that.
I tell
Like
your
it's-
crew, come get a taste. Top 5 in the place, and I'll punch you in the face. Ha ha! I mean,
He
that's
said
just,
he said
that's just
Eminem.
how
He said
it
he
went.
would. He said he would crush his hand.
He would.
if he gave him a dap.
That's
That's what he said. That's a verse in the line.
That's what he says.
I would crush your hand. I would never give you a dap because I'll break
Yeah.
your hand.
I would
'Cause
give
he's
you a pound. I would give you a
Yeah, here you go.
pound, but I would break
Yeah.
your hand. No one says the word
Oof.
pound. No one says, "Hey, bro, when's the last time any one of y'all said to me, hey, what's up, Nick? Give me a pound." Hey, pound it.
Well, when I was in England last year, I said, "Give me a pound many a time."
Well, that's
that
different.
is their currency.
I'll take a pound.
See.
I'm sound
I
as a
have a-
pound.
Hey, look at that. Oh, I wish we used pounds, or I wonder if coins are like ounces. You know, like the small version. Oh, give me some ounces.
Take a couple of ounces of that. Thank you.
It's going to be 2 pounds and 4 ounces.
Are there pounds?
That's
Currency.
raw. Yeah,
That's
currency
raw.
right there.
I like that. Yeah, 2 pounds and 4
It's
ounces.
4 pounds and 22 ounces. Oh,
Yeah. Well, you know, back in the day, they had what was shillings.
shillings.
Shillings were way less than a pound back in the day. Shillings were less than pennies.
There are some countries that still use a shilling, I think.
Yeah.
Let me find out.
2 bits. You'd
Yeah.
get 2 bits and a shilling. A shilling and 2 bits. That's what I'll pay you for a day's wage. A day's wage earned. You'll settle.
So did you see? They said that there's so this is just a little because you're talking about shillings. I saw this thing about this guy talking about how they're going to change the world with this new energy.
Ooh, there's 5.
that they
4.
just realized it's like a room temperature fusion. So it could be like they'd be like this big. It stays in your house and it just creates free energy. They're talking about cars that never have to recharge.
It's crazy.
Because the heat in it is so low that it could never cause an explosion. It could never but it's infinite power.
Infinite power.
Infinite power. I'm trying to figure out what it was. It was this huge
Thank
thing.
you, aliens.
Dude, yeah, for sure. Man, I saw this stupid thing. Oh, aliens land in Peru. Like, why would aliens be landing in these places around people who barely have freaking flip phones? Like, hey, let's just show up random places, but nowhere where it matters.
Break 'em.
Go to that jungle
'em.
right there. Let's go to that jungle. Like, come on. They pick the randomest spots. Like, they wouldn't go to public places.
Yeah. Hey, and I have a new saying for them.
Oh, I know the answer.
I call them our Sky Brothers. Maybe our
Hey,
Sky
there it
Brothers
is.
are shy. You know, what I
They're
mean?
shy. Exactly what I was going to say. They're shy. Like, no. Not ready. We're not ready. We want to meet you in small communities.
Well, we want to introduce ourselves little bits at a time.
Stop staring. I'm like being center of attention.
Don't
Is it nuclear fusion? Is that what it's called, Joel?
Yeah, it's like, but it's like cold fusion or something like that. It's like,
It's nuclear fusion known as ignition.
Dang.
is that what it says? Like it's a new, like it's stays like cool. Let's see.
This is from late last year, so it
No.
has to be something newer.
Temp.
Let's
see.
New energy.
Here it is. Room temperature superconductors.
Dang.
So, no, not that one. Not that one. And nuclear fusion. That's what it is. So cold fusion. I think it's something like that. But the idea is
LK99.
Yeah, here it is. Humanity could be on the brink of a major progress in multiple areas of science, including artificial intelligence, temperature conductors, and nuclear fusion.
That's crazy.
So nuclear fusion is like they're saying though that it can be so just free energy, like non-stop, non-energy, and that could change the entire world. Imagine a world where you don't have to pay for energy.
That's
Joel.
insane.
Do you
I mean,
realize
that flips everything upside down.
I'm gonna blow your mind. Do you realize we're only like a couple discoveries away from dilithium crystals? And once we get dilithium crystals, what does that mean for us, Joel?
Yeah, I know. I know.
What does that mean for
We
us?
we don't have any midi-chlorians. It would have to be Jedi to wield it.
Oh, I was talking about Star Trek, man.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the. Oh, never mind. I was thinking about the jewels in Star Wars.
No.
I'm
I was
sorry.
talking about dilithium
No,
crystals.
yeah, we can travel. We'll be able to go to travel throughout the stars.
Being
Man.
Starfleet, man.
But essentially, that if you do that, like so they're saying like flying cars. That's a way that you could have a flying car.
I agree.
You get these little fusion things because then they can never run out of gas in the air. Because that was my theory, my question. Not my
like
theory,
how-
but that was my worry was, what if you run out of gas? What if you're irresponsible?
Yeah.
And it says, hey, low gas, dude. Like, you need to land now. You're all, bump that. I'm going to keep going, right?
Yeah, I can make it. I can make
It's lying. It's lying. I got way more.
Says I got 68 miles to the next gas
Right.
station.
I know my car.
And so, if you can make one that never dies, it's just consistently continual energy.
Wild.
What if that
That would be
sounds like?
insane.
What if it sounds like the exhaust from the Jetsons? When it takes
I'll
off.
take it.
Go on. Can I introduce the show? We this is like we haven't introduced the show in a while. It's on my brain, so I think we should do it. I'd like to welcome everybody back to your favorite day of the week. It's Tuesday, and this is the podcast. We apologize. We haven't done an intro in quite some time, but because you just come in hot and we're ready to go. So we'd like to welcome everybody back, or if this is your first time listening, we'd like to thank you for joining us, because there's a lot of podcasts out there, but you chose to come and visit us in ours, and we appreciate you. If you haven't listened to our podcast, we invite you to go back. What episode are we on, man? I don't even know what episode we're on anymore. Pat,
This will be
like
80.
70. Is it 80?
This will be 80.
Yeah. Okay.
Holy smokes. Happy 80, guys.
Absolutely, and I agree 100%. We're getting closer to
absolutely.
the century
Happy
mark as we
80,
speak.
man. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Nick Clemency. With me is Joe Reyes. And, of course, we also have Patrick Price. We want to say hello, one and all. And, fellas, how's it going? I know, Joel, you got a thought. Let me go to you.
Oh, it was just the LK99 thing that we were talking about. Pat was right. That's what it's called. And so basically they're saying South Korea discovered it. Researchers declared that discovered the world's first room temperature ambient pressure superconductor. It's a rock-like material known as LK99. And if it does exist, it can reduce the massive amounts of electrical waste we have today and open, in the view of its original research, a new era for humankind.
That's vibranium.
Insane.
No, it's. I mean,
I'm just kidding.
It is. No, I mean, that is crazy, dude. We're talking. This guy was saying. So the efforts remain underway to replicate the room temperature superconductor creation. Still, a few people understand the significance of it, but yeah. So it's such a crazy thing to think about. That they were saying that it would change everything because it would flip financials upside down to where money would not be as
necessary,
much big,
to
because all the oil companies would
companies.
kind of have to switch over to that, and it would just become more of a free society.
Yeah, it'd be a true trade of energy.
Correct. And does the world do we live in a government like that would allow that? Probably not.
Oh, of course.
But I would like to think that one day that would happen.
Yeah.
Think of how the Middle East would just fall without oil.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah,
For sure. But I thought though is, as all they're amassing all that power over there, with the brinks and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
What a way to take the leverage completely out. Because if we're on the brink, of losing everything because these super rich, oil rich companies are, doing this and that. Well, if oil becomes obsolete and everything just becomes, this rock or whatever that we have, LK, whatever, that's
Okay, no.
that's a world changer.
That is wild.
yeah. This is gonna sound a little crazy, but I'm so grateful that you said South Korea and not North Korea in that aspect, because I feel way better with South Korea developing that type of energy and technology.
I really believe that North Korea is still working on the wheel. I don't like
Fair
they're
point.
shooting bottle rockets. They're like, look at these rockets.
We are so close. Point them at someone.
Yeah, we invented the Roman candle. It's a gun.
It's because it will cause massive burns, 3rd degrees.
I want to go to Korea so bad. I keep seeing all these things on TikTok. I watch these videos. I love the videos where they're like, buying dinner in the Korean convenience store or a Chinese convenience store, and they go in like a 7-Eleven over there. The food they have in those convenience stores is so much better.
Go down there and say, on your sale.
They eat a lot. What they eat a lot of? They do eat a lot of like ramen noodle style stuff.
Ramen noodle, kimchi.
And they eat a lot of the seaweed, rice, and it's like egg and Spam.
Yeah. Oh, we had that the other day. We had that.
They open it. Well, no egg. Yeah, but that was that was a little bit different. I think that was it was hot. This one is. I mean, I think you put it in the microwave, but usually they just grab it and
yeah. It's like a breakfast of champions, man.
I would love to try foreign cuisine in a foreign land, aside from
Dude, I
Middle
would
East.
love to.
That's the way to do it.
Like the people that have done like food shows for TV and just went to different countries and tried different foods, like the most delicate and the most like street foods and stuff. That'd be so fun. So
I guarantee you though, like you pay the price, like your stomach. I guarantee you're dying for a couple for that 2 hours of TV or whatever it is. What's up, guys? We're on the streets of Bangkok. We're about to have this foot stew. It's super good, and I can't wait to try it. It's made from goat's foot.
Look,
pig fat.
Look, guys, it still has the toe connected. Look at all that delicious bone cartilage. Oh, that's the nail. You got to suck on the nail. Yeah.
That's a good stew. You're going to pay the consequences for that.
Yeah.
This one dude was.
It's got toe hair in it.
In this
That's
one
the best
country,
part.
they have the world's longest cooking soup, and it's the same soup. It's 45 years. So they just keep adding to the stock, and because the heat stays on it, he said it.
It doesn't go
Listen,
bad.
it never gains bacteria, and it never goes back. And they just keep adding to the original base stock, so there's always that stock in there, and they just keep going and keeps going, and the heat never turns off.
Yeah,
And it's a Michelin star soup.
that's crazy.
Really?
Like, yeah, 45-year-olds. I
Where's
mean,
it
that's
at?
soup that's older
It's a
than me.
bomb soup. Yeah, that's
I
generational
forget-
soup.
I saw it on TikTok, so I'm not sure. But
Everybody's
they
just-
saw this big whole thing, and it was a real deal.
Do you think they have a ceremony where they like pass the ladle? Like, Johnny's of age now. It's time
Take
to
the
pass
soup.
the ladle.
I would love it, man. Keep my
Stir.
soup going.
Sir.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to try and keep a soup for years. Just keep a Campbell soup. Just keep adding to it every day.
Just a new
Eat some,
pot.
add
New
more.
soup.
Eat some,
New soup
add
in
more.
the pot.
Oh no, this is like 45-year-old
It's good
Campbell
soup.
soup.
It's good soup. It's good soup.
You know what the worst soup is ever? If you're trying to eat cream of chicken
By itself, yes.
by itself,
Yeah,
it tastes
by
like
itself.
steel. It tastes like the can, and it is the worst. It tastes like metal, and it sucks.
Yeah, it's bad.
You can't eat it. You can't.
It's not
No,
good.
thank you.
That is why it's in a condiment only. Oh, what do you got today?
Ooh.
Oh, a Mexican treat time. These
I mean,
are called pinguenos.
Pinguenos.
And
What's
there's
on the
two
front?
two
I'm about to say
penguins.
those penguins on the pinguenos.
Look at
How
and it
clever.
says one penguin says bitty, the other one says bitty bitty. Biri. So these look like just cupcakes. I'm pretty excited about that.
They look like
because
the little Debbie joints.
I've had a few
bangers.
duds lately. Like that, the toast one, the big saltine cracker was
Yeah.
butt.
Oh, by the way, those cinnamon rolls that I bought at the house were booty. They were really bad.
They had raisins in them. Like for some
did.
reason,
They were
Mexicans
terrible.
love to put raisins on stuff.
They were really bad.
They're in stuff.
The aftertaste felt like I licked the bottom of Joel's shoe. That's how bad it was.
This has got like
Uh-oh.
it's weird. It's got wrinkles. Like it's got like it's an old man face.
It's
Like,
an old man cake.
So look at see it. See the wrinkles.
Yeah, I do.
It looks like
Like, I think these are the same cupcakes.
It's a
These are just
ripoff.
the ones that just. Look, it's a little. It looks just like the
The little Debbie joints, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
just the same. And I'm excited to eat it.
Those are my favorite.
It's got some weight to it. This this is heavy. This is, let me
packed.
try a little. Let me try some of the lace. That's good. Okay.
It is, isn't it? It's the same.
Same factory. Has to be.
Yeah.
Let me try the cream. There was no cream in that bite. That was all shoelace.
Just all shoelace. Let's get it.
Yep.
Get in there.
get that cream. Get that cream.
Get there.
I keep thinking it's deceivingly dry. It's moist and dry at the same time.
Dry moist.
Because it's dry, but then it makes your mouth salivate so much because your mouth's so dry.
So then it-
that it becomes a pool of cake. Okay. There's a lot more cream in that second busy.
Okay. That's a creamy cake right there.
Dang, someone syringed that. Someone piped that in there.
Yeah. That's a deep pipe.
This is
Okay.
good.
I feel like it's just you're eating a little Debbie cake.
Yeah.
It is.
A little
Oh,
Debbie cake.
don't waste the lace.
Don't do it. But you know what? A lot of companies, and I could attest to this as somebody who worked in food, a lot of companies do secondary packaging. So a lot of people would make you believe like, oh, the name brand tastes better. When the
It's a
fact
whole nother
is-
company.
Yeah. No, the
Same thing.
the peanut butter crackers that we make for Snyder's Lance are the same ones that we package for Harris Teeter for Food Lion. So in
So they
that
just,
case,
they just rebrand them.
in that case, they probably made it at Little Debbie and then just packaged them for Bimbo. I mean,
Yep.
people do it all the time. So you're eating the same cake. The weight might be slightly off, but yeah, they don't change.
Do you
the
think?
ingredient. Yeah.
You think these are cursive L's?
In cursive, I would say so. It says la 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 la. I would believe that. I would believe
This is good. Joe, would you like to try a chocolate cupcake?
we're okay.
Here, get you some of these.
Get some creamy cake.
Come have a little bite of these pinguenos.
The pinguinos.
Eat the pinguinos.
That sounds Italian. The pinguinos.
We excited to eat that.
Pinguinos.
You excited to eat that?
Tell him
Joel
say.
said,
I want to hear his reaction out loud. I
Show
want to
his
hear how
face. Show
delicious.
his face. Show his face.
come down. They want to see you. The world wants to see you.
How good is the pinguinos? Hello, boy.
Sweet.
Oh, like
It's
yeah.
creamy on the inside. It's creamy.
It's a sweet cream.
It's like
Very nice mustache.
a nice little.
Oh, he's thick.
So good.
He can't handle it. It makes him choke.
A nice little Mexican zebra cake.
Ooh,
Zebra
that's not
cake?
that is not a zebra cake, sir.
That is not a zebra
Don't you
cake.
dare.
Joe, get
Don't
your
you
son.
dare.
Get your son. Get
It's a
him.
cupcake.
Get him.
Yeah, they're called
The
cupcakes.
Little Debbie cupcakes.
Literally
Brother.
says Little Debbie
Wow.
cupcakes.
Don't
Whose man's
you
this?
dare
A zebra.
Whose man's
disgrace
this?
the name of a zebra
Zebra cake
cake.
is white and a hexagon.
I'm embarrassed. Go sit down and go play with your toys. Go play with your toys.
He needs a timeout. He needs a timeout right now.
To your room.
Take a
I
timeout.
would show you a
George.
zebra cake if I hadn't eaten them all already.
Huh?
I'm
I would
done.
show him
I
a
can't
real
believe
zebra
you
cake
said
if I hadn't eaten
It's
them
nap
all
time for
already.
that young man.
Yes.
It's true.
Past his
Bed.
bedtime.
Can we talk a little
Should
bit
make-
about men's health? Can we talk a little about men's health? Because it's important.
The magazine or the
In general, just a general
health.
topic about men's health. Yeah.
go
So you
ahead.
guys have heard of
Bring
you guys
it
have heard of kegling, right? You guys know what a kegel is?
for women.
Are you familiar? You'd be wrong on that. If you say kegels are just for women, Joel, you'd be wrong because apparently
man.
the
You've
new
been kegling?
trend is in men's health is now the power of the kegel. Right? It's known to revitalize your gentleman parts, strengthen the things that are loose and lacking, and give you the stamina to last longer, not only in the bedroom but also in life. So kegling is the new sensation that's sweeping the men's nation.
Is it something? Are you practicing it?
I've done it. Yeah, I'm practicing right now. As a matter of fact, that's how easy.
You're a
it is.
liar.
Huh?
Prove it. You're a liar.
I mean, unless
is it?
I
Is it these-
dropped my chonies and showed you how it works, man. It's very simple, right?
So let's go
here's-
viral.
Here's how you know.
Let's do it.
That'd be the way to do it. So here's how you know you're kegling, right? So basically,
Joe, you gotta
as
do
you're
it too.
peeing, right? If you're peeing and you cut off the stream, right? That muscle that you use to cut off the stream, that's your kegel muscle. And so the key to it is you do it 10 times a day, 3 sets, right? And then you simply hold for 3 and release for 3. Hold for 3
While
and
you're
release
peeing?
for 3. Right? Not even while you're peeing. It's just as you pee and you cut off the stream, that's the muscle. That muscle that you feel for the clench, that's what you're actually using in order to do the kegel. And so the more you do it, the more revitalized you come. You're ready for the world. You have mental clarity and you're focused.
Nick, I gotta ask you one question about this. It's a good topic you bring up.
Yeah.
Okay? But why are you gay? Why are you gay?
I brought a list. Why? Number one.
Number one, I enjoy it.
I enjoy it. No, I just it was.
No, I'm
it's
just
been
kidding.
It's been coming across my feed a lot lately, and I just figured I'd share with my friends because I'm concerned about your health as we get older.
And my body kegels.
Your kegel
My
health is
kegel
just as
strength.
important as
It
anything
is.
else. If you can't strengthen
is.
the kegel, then what's the point?
I am a valid kegler.
Yeah.
In my time, I've been kegling for years.
Really?
Yeah, I'm one of the top 10 in the country.
Easily. Top 10
They
kegel.
say, I mean, I could stop my pee in a dime, just instant.
it off.
Instant.
Snap it
Someone
off.
says stop peeing. Say, yep. And it's just like they're all. I said, I look at them and I go, I put out a line of shirts that say, "Do you keg?"
Do you keg?
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
do you keg?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, man, I'm kind of a big deal in the kegel world.
In
so
the kegel world,
I get it.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
I appreciate you. I get something I keep to myself.
You've been on for years, and I'm just now finding out about it. I'm not even mad about it. I'm not even valid because sometimes you have to have that beauty secret. And if kegling is your beauty
it's
secret,
true.
I'm all for it.
It's like at the competition, I do this. My specialty is the BB because I
Okay.
kegel so quick. It's like
Oh man,
it looks like I'm shooting just balls of pee.
just machine gun kegling.
The
Just-
semi.
just-
The semi-auto.
Just BBs. They're like, like when I'm doing it, I heard this one person go, "The sheer power in that keg." And I was like, I heard him. I said, "You be right," like that. I yelled.
So, you're knocking over glass bottles with those just shots.
It's
It's serious.
it could be considered a weapon in like 22 states. It
That's
is.
dangerous, man. I got work to do. I got work to do as I'm new to the kegel game, man. Patrick, you got to get in on this kegel craze.
Kegel King. They call me
You're
Keg
trying it right
Kegel
now.
King.
Kegel king.
Ask about me. Ask about me.
I'm the
T-shirt.
kegel king of Notre Dame. What can I say? It's
I've
good.
been
Yeah.
working on it for years.
Wow, you're a secret kegler. I'm kind of jealous, man. I rarely get jealous, man. But I got to say,
You know?
I mean, I can only hope. I can only hope to match kegels with you one day. To go
Let me
kegel
just
for
tell you-
kegel with my best friend.
I mean, let me tell you this: you wouldn't be the first.
Huh?
You know, I've been to many kegel comps, as we call them.
Kegel
Yeah. I've been top 5 in many categories:
Yeah.
long distance kegling,
Right.
quick kegels. My best event, and I'm 3 years running, is the freestyle kegel, and that one I show off. I get the opportunity to show off. I'm
Yeah.
like the snake, the BBs. I do all kinds. It's just impressed.
Yeah,
impressed.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never had an invite to a kegel con. That's my new goal. My new goal is to get so
That's
good.
when you know you
I get
made it.
I get that letter in the mail that says "Welcome to Kegel Con."
You know, it's Cable Competition, but
Kegel
next
Comp,
year we
yeah.
have Cable Con is one. It's this event we have once a year.
Yeah.
We just gather all the keglers get together.
Yeah.
Him and her.
Kegel
Just-
together.
And it's just a kegel fest, and it just goes down. You know,
Yeah. Welcome to the Kegel
Yeah.
Fest. Yeah, I want to be in that, man.
welcome.
Welcome to
This year's Kegel of the Year.
It goes to Johannes. I'll be in the crowd like, yeah, that's my boy. Yeah,
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
yeah.
Y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see it?
Huh?
Y'all want to see the BB?
Hey, line them bottles up in the back. Just line them up. Watch your
I'm
heads
finna break these bottles. That's so stupid.
with my pea shots. Yeah, that's crazy. Nah,
That's
man.
so funny, dude.
But dude, yeah, I mean, it's half joking, half serious, man. They said it's it. They said that's just you do the kegels, man, and it's life changing. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
you should do a kegel TED talk. You should do a TED talk just on the kegels and how life changing they are, man. Pat, you need to get in on this,
I
man.
agree.
You're quiet over there.
You got me interested.
Huh?
I was looking up
You
the
know?
benefits.
Get in
of-
on this kegel
kegling.
euphoria. I'm telling you, man. The benefits, skyrocket, man. Sky high with that. You know what I'm saying?
There is.
taking in the information. I'm impressed with Joel's credentials.
I never knew.
Never question
Kegel.
me, like where I kegel, where I kegel. Like,
True kegler, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the
there's a
beauty,
good
though.
chance.
You can kegel anywhere.
I mean, that is true. That's true. Freestyle kegling is just something you guys got to check out. It's different.
I got to see that.
It's different. Just open, let you be yourself. Let you open your mind and just explore who you really
Any
are.
style you want.
Just deep.
Yeah, yeah.
That's deep, bro.
Just don't get it on nobody.
Don't get it. Yeah, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
you know what, Pat? If you kegel enough, you won't need those D's in your mouth. You
I
won't
was
need
going
them.
to say that too. They do
won't
test
need
for
'em.
them.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do test
Fair enough.
They do
before
they
you
do
do
a
the
D test
competition.
before every comp. So please be careful.
Disqualified?
Like, don't embarrass me at the next.
He's
comp.
got D's. He's got D's in the system.
I knew he was too
Got
good at
him.
kegling. I knew he was too good at kegling. Yeah. Yes. Kegels are too strong.
It's true. It's true.
He got somebody in the eye. He took somebody's eye out. You know what I mean? Come on with that.
It's
kegling,
true.
man.
It's true.
It's crazy, bro.
I'm thinking like.
Crazy.
I agree.
Speaking of taking somebody's eye out, man, Joel, you want to lead us into the latest and greatest of brawls within our history
Man.
that went down.
Oh, I called this one Alabama Shakes.
Let's get it.
It's fun. Yeah, man. So I think it's Montgomery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or something,
Montgomery.
the old,
right?
old
So-
historical.
Yeah, just the classic privileged family, just feeling privileged. And here's the story, Pat.
Yeah.
All right, we'll split it in two.
Let's do it.
Part one, right? You got a barge full of African Americans having
Yeah.
a good time. It seemed like everybody on there was African American. So maybe
the
it
most
was
part.
like, maybe a family,
most
or
part,
maybe
yeah.
like
Well, it was a
cruise or something.
It was
through
a
something.
tourist. It was a tourist boat. It was a tourist riverboat.
Right.
Yeah.
So everybody on the tourist boat seemed to be, for the most part, African American. Right. So it's a big boat, and there's a certain spot. There it is, Nick. A frog. A certain spot.
In a certain spot.
So there's a certain spot is supposed to dock in so that they can pull off and get off the boat. And this little boat had pulled up, and the guy's like, "Hey, man, you got to move your boat."
Because the co-captain got out.
The pontoon's coming in, and this is where it docks. You know, this is the designated spot. No, we're not moving our boat. These rich white people. No offense to anybody.
Yeah.
Rich or white.
That's what they were doing.
Yeah, so they're like, the guy's like, "Hey, man, you got to move your boat," and they don't move it, so he unties it and just starts pushing it like down the dock. Pat just pushes it down the dock, no big deal. So it goes down, and that dude comes running back like, "Dude, what are you doing? Like, this is our boat." And he's like, "I told y'all to move your boat."
Yeah.
And he's like, "We're not moving our boat. We were parked here, blah blah blah." Right. So then they kind of get into it. And these two guys are about the same age, so no big deal. He punches him, right? So the older white gentleman punches him. Punches
I did see the
co-captain.
Yeah.
Right? So the co-captain throws his hat, boom, grabs him by the throat, and is like doing this thing where he's like guiding him around.
Just guiding him, yeah.
All around. So at that point, his sons realize
they jump in
that their dad's fighting this dude, and they come in and hit the co-captain, the African-American guy. So now it's like 3-on-1, and they're on top of him. And then there's two ladies, and then another guy comes, and they're all getting on the same guy.
Yeah, even the
and
women
this one
jumped
dude,
in.
and then this one guy jumps off the barge, starts swimming over to try and get there to help out the dude, right? So finally it all breaks up.
that. Yeah, I've seen all
So it
that.
all breaks up, right? So finally it all breaks up. The boat moves, I assume, because it's on a different area, and then this thing, the big barge docks, right? So as the barge docks, a lot of those people that were watching what happened get off the boat.
Oh, yeah.
Shirtless, ripped, head straight for the pontoon where all those white people are for jumping that dude.
Yeah.
And then it just starts to go.
Brawling.
Boom, boom. They start chunking them on the pontoon to make their way off the pontoon. It's like they're jumping them too. It's 10 on 4.
It's like a group
right?
fight.
One of the women gets off that was jumping in on that guy. And this black lady starts hitting her, and then they throw her back in the water.
Throw in the river. Yeah.
Freaking, she flips back in the river. Oosh.
Oh my god!
The kids end up coming. The kids end up running back, like ready to fight too. But then there's a bunch of them. So then they try to run, but there's nowhere to go, but like a wall. So they get they start fighting. And then the kid takes off and dives into the water.
Yeah,
he's out of there now.
He's like, I'm out.
Yep. And then so they're going at it still. One of the ladies is just getting beat up,
Yeah.
and then it
Is that
shifts.
when the chair comes into play?
So no. So then it shifts, right? That fight kind of slows down. The cops arrive, and then it shifts over to the boat exit or the entrance where the boat is. And there's this these two guys. One seems Hispanic and one seems African American or black, and they're arguing. And then this white guy steps in and punches the black dude.
He's wearing a striped shirt.
So then the black dude he's just like, boom, they start fighting. He starts getting him. He's beating him up.
This isn't
getting him.
even associated with what was going on?
This is a whole different sequence.
It's a whole other side
I'm
of the
sure
dock.
people are hype. If someone's fighting, like, let's fight. Let's go.
Yeah, it's
Everyone
going
fight
down.
too.
Yeah.
Right. So they're going at it. And then, like, you see this other guy come over with a white plastic folded chair.
And gets busy.
And so
Lands.
that one black guy and that one dude, they're fighting, and that dude just goes, whack. Whack. And then over here to the left, is these two girls beating up this other lady who's fighting back, kicking him. And as soon as that guy hits the guy the second time, turns around, walks, claps that chick in the head. Whack.
She's wearing a red dress. Yeah.
Immediately
Yeah,
gets
I've
arrested.
seen that.
Yeah.
Immediately the cops swoop him, which I get. But it was crazy. It's pandemonium.
It's crazy.
I've
I
seen,
just don't understand this. Tell me
Go
this.
ahead.
Why are people celebrating?
It's ridiculous. It's pretty ridiculous, man. It's two things. Well, let me say this. Let's get back to that question. The first thing, I'm glad no one died.
Correct. Yeah.
Nobody was strapped. In one of those situations where somebody could have been, nobody was. Nobody pulled out a gun and started shooting. So, thankful for that. I also want to highlight the fact that people came to this gentleman's aid. But
they stood up for him. That's
and they
cool.
did.
Yeah.
But to your point, there should have the first part was justified to an extent, but somebody should have shut it down. But we're celebrating what exactly? We're celebrating madness, and we're celebrating pretty much overkill when it came to that situation, right?
Because flip the script.
Right.
Let's say a bunch of angry, upset white guys and girls descend on a group of African American people who, say, attacked a security guard, nonetheless, for the same exact reason. I think you have a whole different problem.
You do, absolutely.
I think then the mob is now the problem.
Yep.
Where right now the mob is the hero.
Yeah. in all that haste, there should have been bigger heads, and there should have been, somebody there to kind of direct it in the right way. You know what I mean? Again, it was deplorable what happened to this gentleman, and I'm glad he's okay. I'm glad nobody got hurt or got killed. But at the same time, I mean, we're celebrating something that was pretty nasty, and pretty.
It got
upsetting.
bad. It got bad.
It got
People
really
are
bad.
Celebrating it online.
I mean,
Yeah. It's like people. I mean, I get it. They have this. It's like a don't mess with us type thing.
Yeah. Well, everybody's banking off that Jason Aldean song, right?
Yeah.
Is it funny in the comedic world? Sure. There's a lot of funny memes that came with it, but really, all in all, what happened wasn't good. It wasn't a good situation all around.
Yeah.
But that's the world we live in, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was enough on one side of the dock, but what happened on the other side of the dock was just too much. I mean, grabbing a chair and hitting anybody was really beyond.
And there was a lot of guys who were punching the women, which I think is crazy. Like,
There
what
was.
is the deal?
There was. But at the same time, the women were also putting themselves in the fray. So some of it was collateral, some of it was intentional.
I just still think I would have an issue just socking. I want to say that. That I would. Like right now, I could tell you that it would be hard for me to punch a woman, even if she hit me. I probably would.
Yeah.
Could I grab her and swoop her?
Yeah, I was about to say. I think the play
for
is
sure.
But
do I think I'm going to lay her out
and be like, "Hey, calm down"? Like,
yeah. Would I lay her out? I don't think I would lay her out.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think, and if she has a gun, I'm laying her bitch out. I'm laying herself out.
I'm gonna lay that buster down.
I went too far. I'm about to go gangster. I'm about, that was about to hold me right there. Whoa, easy.
Easy, Dr. Dre. Don't go back to the old you. Don't go back to the
Dude,
old
no joke. I was rapping Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg earlier, and that's exactly what he said. He was talking about
You gonna turn
Eazy-E.
me
He
back to the old
used to
me.
be a Mark. Used to be a. And I used to hang with Easy.
Bump
He's a
that,
buster.
All of that.
Buster.
Y'all don't like me. Blow me.
Blank.
Yeah.
Got teeth in your mouth, so his drones
There you go.
gots to
Yeah.
fit. Yep, I'm so sorry about that, everybody.
Turn me back.
my God.
No, but I mean, it was a crazy thing.
But
It's the
in that
craziest thing
instance,
I've
I
ever
am.
seen. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Some funny stuff came out. Don't get me wrong. But here's I'm gonna give you part.
I didn't
3.
know all that. I've only seen clips of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you part 3 of what happened at the end of the whole thing. So the family that got jumped, they end up going to the hospital, right? Get to the hospital and realize majority of the staff is African American. They call the cops and they basically complain to the cops that, hey, we're at this hospital and we have a problem with all these, and they use this in words as doctors and nurses. And the cops pretty much told them, well, you got 2 options. 1, stay and get helped, or B, go home. What option do you think they chose?
I'm going home.
Going home, right? So for anybody that says it wasn't racially motivated, there's your answer, right? There's your answer. It's a tragedy that still is happening, and that was because I believe, and I hate to say this, and I'm not trying to start an issue, but I believe if that co-captain would have been white, they probably would have complied.
What would happen if some bystander was like, "Stop, let's be friends.
He would have got tossed.
No fight. No, listen, stop.
Well,
Stop it."
If you go back to the video, if you go back to the very beginning of the episode, before the young man actually swam across, there was another gentleman that came down the stairs, and he wasn't throwing any fight, but he was the one that was primarily doing it. He was a big, tall guy, African American dude, and he was initially was breaking it up. He wasn't throwing punches. He was really doing his best.
But
to break
here's
up
what the
fight.
barge.
Yeah.
Here's what the barge was doing. Move.
Yeah,
Get
They were
out
all-
the
It was
way.
antagonizing.
Get
Yeah.
out the way. B, get out the way.
Yeah.
They were singing that to the other
Sure.
the what's it called.
Sure,
yeah,
sure,
it was crazy.
The whole thing
was crazy,
The whole thing was, was insane. Yeah. So it's just bad choices on top of bad choices on top of bad choices that got out of hand.
Yeah.
And we're really celebrating the worst situation you possibly can.
Did you say situation? Like
Situation.
Oh,
yeah.
let's say we got ourselves a
Situation.
situation.
Got ourselves the situation. You know what I'm saying? From Jersey
we've been
Shore.
we've been rewatching Jersey Shore from episode
have
1.
you?
As of-
God.
yeah,
That
we
was
started
the
2
best.
days ago.
Oh.
It is 100% pure schmut.
Yeah.
I mean, these
It
guys
is.
are going after any and all
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't
If it's-
matter.
Hey, if it's got something in between, I'm trying to get in between. That's really what it comes down to.
What they call them grenades, and then like you
Grenades.
got it is bad. It is terrible, great TV all in
It
one.
is. It's
At its
wonderfully horrible. Yeah.
Like, who would have thought?
So bad
Who would have
it's
thought? You get these people in one house and you get gold for like 20 years.
A long time.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Like
It's
that show
real-
is
it's like
still
Real World.
going,
You remember
bro.
Real World?
DJ Pauly hasn't changed one bit.
I liked Pauly D. He was probably my
Pauly D
favorite
was the
guy.
best. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pauly D. I like Ronnie a little bit.
Ronnie's
At first.
No.
At first.
He
But
is
then after a
cool.
while,
What's the
it's
quiet
like,
one? What's the smaller quiet one?
Vinny.
Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny was always the one
Yeah.
that I liked.
Yeah, I like
He's pretty
Ronnie
funny.
at first, but then I just, he got
Oh, dude. Once he started drinking, it was over.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
Once he
whenever they started
yeah.
drinking, or
But then you had
all
old-
of them got fame.
yeah, but then you had the situation that just kept it going.
Once he got sober, he was my favorite. During the whole time that he wasn't, I hated him.
Yeah.
Hated. When I tell you I hated, like,
He got the ratings. He got the
Well,
ratings.
I was about to
man.
say, you can tell he's the one that they said instigate. Like people
Oh,
watching
dude.
when you instigate
Oh, for sure.
to make sure you instigate.
I really think that, dude, I'm sorry, my brain. There is a reality show for people with Down syndrome.
Yeah,
There's a bunch of they got a bunch of them in one house, a bunch of the males and females in there in one house.
What is it called?
What is it called?
Spe-
And one of the scenes, one of the scenes was they were taking him to a boy-girl show.
I've seen
And the guy's
this.
like 21.
I've
They're
seen
taking him to a boy-girl show. And they're having an argument. Okay, one of the dudes is saying, like, he's like, hey, listen, they're men dressed like women.
It's
And
the
then
chaperone, isn't it?
the chaperone, and then the kid, the man with Down syndrome. Nice, dude, so funny.
It's
And
called
a great
it's called
show.
Born This Way.
Yeah, and so he's like, he's like, no, they're not. They're women.
Don't disrespect.
Don't.
disrespect.
And he's like, because the guy goes, no, they have penises down there, and he's like, don't be disrespectful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't be disrespectful.
Yeah.
No, they're women. So then it shows them getting to the show. They get there, and they're like, they're dressed in drag, and he's like, I told you, hype. I told you,
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
told you, I told you, I told you. And then at the end, the guy comes out. One of those dressed like a girl, and he comes out as a man, and his face is of sheer horror,
Yeah.
He's like,
shock. He's
What have I
like,
seen? What is going
he's
on?
like, oh my god. But then, what's a couple transvest? What are they? Not transvest. What are they called?
drag.
Is it-
Drag
queens come
yeah.
out, and he's like, he forgets completely. Oh yeah,
He's hyping in.
I
He's hyping
told
in.
you. he was like on this roller coaster
Yeah.
emotionally,
Yeah.
but it's a
There's
really
a-
cool show, and
There
you
was
get to
another
see.
one. Oh,
There's another one
that me
too.
and
There's
Katie
one where
watched.
they have. They have relationship. One. I mean,
Yes,
I
that's
really.
the one that me and Katie watched. I can't remember the name of it. But there was
For
a
me,
guy
it's
on
like,
there that was like
some-
straightforward about everything.
Oh yeah, I saw him too. He is.
I haven't seen
brutal.
this. I have
Yes.
not seen it. I haven't seen it.
He's talking right when he meets the girl. He's
Hold on,
like,
let me
"Listen,
find
I live on my own. I want to do this. I
on
make
Netflix,
t-shirts."
Yeah.
It's interesting, and I think it's cool that they highlight it and they get like not highlight, but they like anybody else. Like hey, here's we're going to give you a show too, no matter what. And I think people will fall in love with it. I think it's cool.
No, I think it's
And,
great. man.
but I think
and
some people will be like, "Oh, it's exploitation," or it's this or that.
Yeah, but they need a chance too. They need a chance to be highlighted in a different light. You know what I mean? These are some of the nicest people you'll ever met. Some of the most purest people you'll ever meet, and some of the most
Smart.
and innocent people. And so I think they need to be seen in a different light.
It's called
especially
Love
if
on the
they're
Spectrum, Nick.
especially.
Love on the Spectrum. That's right. That's what it is.
The
yeah.
one I looked at was called Born This Way. So I guess there's a
No,
couple.
there's two.
There's
There's two.
Oh, okay,
This is the
okay.
dating one. This is the
Yeah,
one.
this is-
Oh, okay,
They're looking for
okay.
love. It's on Netflix,
Okay.
I think. It's great. It's great.
Oh, I see that. Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah, you'll fall in love
One-
with every.
Why has it
every
got to be called
person in
Down for
every
Love though? Why
episode.
couldn't they come up with a different name?
I don't know.
it's love. Well, it's a play on words. Double
but they-
entendre.
They could have done something else. They could have called it something else.
I think I was thinking about double entendre.
Netflix, you.
And a double entendre, that could be that would be she would be a villain in Carmen Sandiego.
Heck yeah. Double on.
We gotta find double on Sandra.
Do you remember the
double
computer
on
game?
Sandra.
We're gonna,
And then the clues would be, words that mean the same thing,
Yeah.
spelled
Bat,
differently.
Bat and bat. Yeah.
There, over there.
Do you remember the computer
where?
game we used to play in middle school?
Yeah.
Elementary school or middle
The
school?
game, yeah,
San
I
Diego.
loved it.
That's the best game.
I loved it. It was
That
one of
and
my favorite games.
that and old Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail.
Yep. Been there. Prince of Persia was another one. I was in the computer
Prince
club.
of Persia. Oh, they were playing Doom.
No, I was in the computer club, and I wanted to be a hacker. And I had a Computers for Idiots book, and I thought, man, and I had remember the
keep going. This is your hacking music.
just a little bit lower, so okay. There you go. Yeah, back on it. Like church. Yeah. And I had DOS for Idiots, and I was reading it, and I don't remember a dang thing about it. I couldn't recall what the hell I read half the time. I read the whole book, and it was like reading a book in Spanish. You're just reading the words.
Dang,
Sí, no, porque
you could have
you have
created
no idea. No idea. I just had no idea.
You could have created your own back door that you could have made millions off of, man.
I had I did give myself a hacker name.
Double helix,
Did you?
double
No.
coded. No, he said no.
Helix.
No, it's not my name.
No, I'm saying that could have been your back door. It's always like it's a double helix, double encrypted.
I know, but I said I had a hacker name.
I know. I didn't say it was double helix. I was talking about your code you created.
Oh yeah. And then I
10 times encrypted double helix back door.
smashed
What was your name? What was your name? Tell me your name. I want to hear it.
Oh God, I forget now.
Oh,
Hold on.
That was
No,
my
it's
bad.
okay. Give me a second. Hold on. Dang it. Hold on a second. Keep talking. I'll figure it out. I forgot what it was.
hacker name.
I know.
High
I
school,
can't.
Middle school.
It's a computer club.
remember.
Computer club
I
hacker.
ruined
name.
it. Sorry. Between my
Don't be
hacker
mad.
music.
It's okay.
Between
It's
my
okay.
hacker music.
I was I don't know. Joel backslash. I'll give me that one. That's all I got. I don't know.
Just backslash.
Yeah, backslash. That's good. That's good.
Oh, that's strong. Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, you
Semicolon.
just got hit by backslash.
Semicolon.
Yeah.
In your signature
greater
was just
than.
one backslash.
Heck yeah.
That's true. Parentheses.
You could have been the hashtag kid.
Parenthesis.
Parentheses. Because my name is Chris.
Yeah.
Dang. Heck yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Game on.
Parentheses.
We could like if you could encourage us, and we could have been your hacker crew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
We have been your marketing team.
You
for
set
your
up the
hacker.
deals, and you say, "Me and my team, we can totally handle it."
They say,
Got this.
can you pull it off? Give me 2 hours.
Yeah. They'll be like,
You got 45 minutes. 2 hours. I was just kidding. I meant 2 minutes. Hold on. Done. You're
"Verify."
welcome.
You got to say, "Verify."
Yep. $45,000 and transfer. Thank you.
It's real.
I will be a vigilante
Yeah.
wearing panties, saving lives
Saving
online.
lives. One of us was turned on you because we felt like you shortchanged us, like we should be doing more than just petty crimes. And then, we'd set
could
you
be
up.
taking over the
You go
world.
to jail for 3 years because I set
But
you
I
up.
would come out. I
Yeah.
would come out as just a changed man, and I would request a bubble baptism while I was in prison, given to me by the chapel, the chaplain. He's like, make sure you close your eyes because this will burn your eyes. I'm
Burn,
serious.
yeah.
You don't want to come out crying. I mean, maybe you do. You should.
Yeah. But then the
Bubble
FBI,
baptism.
the FBI knocks on your door because they know you're the only one that can stop your former hacker friend. All right?
That's
What do you
fine.
say?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm reformed. I don't do that anymore.
Yep. I've been bubble baptized.
Yeah, I don't
That's what I
hack
tell him.
anymore. Listen. I'll
Maybe
only
he'll
do
come
it.
in and
Yeah.
he'll come in and I'm in the tub with my headset, my goggles on
Yeah. Because you're chilling.
because it's the future.
Yeah, it's future. Yeah, it's lays there. And they're all,
Nick,
are
you,
you,
come in and you're standing over me.
Yeah.
Say what you gotta say.
are you Chris Watts?
Like this. The name is Parentha-C.
Oh. Dang.
Hand me my towel.
Actually, it'd go the other way though. It'd be like Parentha-C. I don't go by that name anymore because you're reformed. You just
The name's Chris Bubble Bath
Chris Watts because you got to keep it in the hacker realm.
No, I'm reformed.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you're Bubble Bath Chris.
Bubble Bath Chris.
Why'd they call you that? You're looking at.
Because I love me a good bubble bath.
Because I love me.
Patrick, get your mind out of the gutter, dude.
What'd he say?
He said BBC. You do. Oh.
That is my name. And there he is, folks. BBC Bubble Bath Chris. Jim, I thought you were going to say something else. You caught me off guard.
Jim, Bubble Bath is one word. Bubble Bath is one word.
Oh, man. That was
Bubble
left.
Bath Chris.
That was left field, Pat. We were trying
That's
to
your best joke of all time right now.
We're trying to keep it.
I'm trying.
Right in range.
You've been coming with all the dirty stuff today.
A lot of heat. A
A lot of D's. A lot of BBCs.
A lot of heat. You know what I say to that?
Hey, so let me tell you.
That one.
Everybody got kids. Y'all got kids.
Yes,
Flag
we
on the
do.
play.
Good
Flag
grief.
on the
This is a switch of subject, and I'm so sorry to switch on us. Were we talking about something in general?
No.
Okay.
You're talking about how you transformed from your
From
yourself.
Parentha-C
To be
to
reborn.
the good old
Parentha-C to
Bubble Bath.
Chris. And then at the end, I send an email and I sign it Parentha-C. And it's like, oh my, is he back? Is there a part 2?
Maybe.
Is he coming back?
He needs money.
I'm gonna come back soon. And then you go like this. What's it called? And then keep going with the music. This is like Control Alt Delete. And that was the sequence that everybody knew.
That was.
I just want everybody to from
that's
my
force quit.
point of view.
That's force quit
And
right
I've seen
there.
this for years. Like Nick starts doing a beat, and Joel's like, and right before he starts rapping, he goes,
Gotta be ready to go. You
That's
never
how you know
know.
it's
You
lit.
never know.
That's how you know
you
it's
can see
lit.
him like listening.
It's about to
and
get lit.
It's like
He's feeling it. He's vibing.
Once I find it, I just gotta find it.
He's vibing. You gotta
Guess
like
what?
the music. Huh?
But I noticed it right
I never
there.
miss.
Never.
He don't miss.
He don't miss.
Bullseye.
He don't kill.
He don't miss.
That was a funny joke, dude. Hey, that's when we were talking about that with the
He
Raver
don't
against the Head,
miss.
he's like, man, I'm going back up to that Raven to Scar.
You know what I'm saying?
So, anyways, I was talking about this. I was thinking about this the other day. So you guys all have kids, right?
For sure.
You know,
A bunch of them.
and you've ever been like, it's like, oh, it's daddy and baby day. Like they're little, 1 year old. Let's say.
Oh yeah, love
Let's
it.
say.
Love it.
All right, so you're like, dang, this is a good time, right? It's really fun. It's a good time. And you go do stuff. You go out in public because your baby's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I want to dress him cute. And I want people to see how cute my child is. He's a cute baby. Smile for the world to see. So you're out and about, and then you have to duty, and you don't bring the stroller.
Uh-oh.
You can't leave him by himself.
Yeah.
Do it. So what do you do?
Like, I struggled. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe I could hold him on my lap while I poo, and I thought that's inappropriate. What if I scar him? What if he remembers one thing from his babyness? Like, and he's like, forever. Like, every year he talks more. Daddy pooped with me on his lap. Daddy, you know, like, that could be bad.
Yeah.
You know, or maybe it's something he's like, Dad, I want to poop on your lap. I'm like, no. But I didn't know what to do. I think I just had to
that's a
hold
bad
it
situation.
until I got home.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was
It's,
bad.
it's also hard when you're home by yourself.
It is, yeah. No, but I have a bathroom right here in the near the living room, so I just leave the door open, and he'll come. If I'm in there,
Just come
he
hang
loves
out.
being there.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's
just
attracted to the smell or what. He just dude. If I'm pooping, he's like it's so weird. 'Cause, I do have to leave the door open, so he comes in there. He sees me. He pulls the door open like this. Like it's like,
boom.
hey.
Hey.
And I'm like, and he only knows a few words,
Like
but he's got a good
shining.
vocabulary. And he's like, hey. And he's walking now, Pat. So he's a walker.
He's a big
Right?
time walker.
So he
Yeah.
walks over. He usually has something in his hand.
Yeah.
Always. There's always something in his hand. Lately it's been the broom handle, and that's danger because he's not strong enough.
Yeah.
But Pam thinks it's funny to see all the damage he can do. You know, that's a good time. So I'll be pooping, and he walks up, and he's learning how to walk, and he gets tired a little bit. So he walks up and he puts his hands on both my knees.
Oh.
Stands right between my legs. while I'm taking a dump. And I'm like, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
Pam.
There it is.
I'm like, Pam, can you come get him? Like, I got to finish this.
Yeah, I got
And he's
business.
like this, hey,
Yeah.
hey.
But you don't want to
He's
break his
smiling.
heart, right? You don't want to break his
I
little
don't
heart.
either,
Yeah.
Right?
but then he
You got-
I usually pick him up, so he's getting closer to me.
Yeah.
He's getting closer.
Saying, pick me up,
And I'm
man.
deucing.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
naked.
that's scary.
Pick me up,
You
man.
know, I'm like, I pick him up, put him on my lap, but now we're in that situation I didn't want to be in.
There you go. But at least you're in the privacy of your own home in that situation.
That's true. I just don't know. I don't know. Like, I know he's a boy, right?
Yeah.
And there's going to come the time when I pee and he's like,
Stream.
and I got to show him how to pee. Like I know it sounds like it sounds so weird, but you got to show him.
This is
like,
a dad podcast. This is part of being a dad.
yeah, like, hey, like I got to pee and you're about to learn how to pee. We're
There it
trying
is.
to potty train you, so come watch me.
Yeah. Instead
You
of
know, and they're just, it's like
instead of the birds and the bees, you're teaching the birds
It's
and
like-
the peas. You know what I mean? Like
the poops and the peas.
poops and the peas. There you go.
Poops
Instead of
and
the
the
birds and the
peas.
bees, you got the poops and the
So,
peas.
You start with the poops and the peas, you move on to the birds
Birds
and the peas.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
poop
then,
and a pea. Yeah. Just teach him that song. Just teach him the poop and the pea song, and then he's good.
But when because you guys don't have a boy, like you have a boy, Pat, but
do.
it's like
Yeah.
when they're sitting there, they're like this, they're like, you're like showing them
Yeah.
like a dog, like because it's like where's this water coming from?
Yeah,
what
what
is
is
this?
What
Like,
is it?
oh my gosh!
See, and there's the
funniest when
thing.
they walk in there,
There's
they're
the
just like,
thing. I am. I've been guarded for years because what you see as a situation, I also view as a nightmare. Right? Thankfully,
Yes.
I haven't been put in that situation where somebody has asked the question of what's that? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I've managed to dodge that bullet in all the years of having these girls in the house, man. So hopefully it never comes.
Incredible. Yeah.
Because it'd be even worse trying to explain it at 13. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So
Remember, here's what you say: Daddy has a tail.
that's what's that in the front.
I am half something.
Malamute. Yeah. I have.
Like I wouldn't say monkey. I would say something like
Yeah. Like half.
Daddy has a tail.
hey, I'm just an animal. Okay, I'm an animal.
You know how dogs
how your
got tails in
daddy
the back? We got tails in the front.
Daddy
That's all there is to it. It's just
Guys,
different.
they have tails in the front. They call they're meat tails.
Called meat tails. It's just different. It's just where we have them. Yeah.
That is a
That was one of my
here's-
jokes that I told. Yeah.
How about this, Nick? Here's something you could use, and you can use this joke too. Like you just go with whatever they say it is. Like, Daddy,
true.
why do you have a nose down there? I just got two noses.
Yeah.
You know, it's a body nose.
Yeah.
Or, Daddy, why do you have an arm down there? It's my third arm. You know, just whatever they think
what
it
I
is.
have, yeah.
Whatever they say, it's like, yeah, that's what
Maybe,
that is.
maybe I should ask, maybe when they
100%.
maybe when they bust in and they say, "What's that?" I go, "What do you think it is?" And then
Don't do that.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, what's that? What do you think? That is terrible. That's exactly right. That's what that is. You're
That's
right. You
exactly
guessed it.
what it is. Yeah. And then they get a boyfriend and they repeat it. They're like, "What are you talking about?"
Listen,
what?
listen.
That's lyric.
I'm not ready.
That's lyric.
I'm not ready to pet your tail. Okay? I'm not ready to see your man tail. I'm not. My dad said that they get wild, and I'm not comfortable yet.
He's going to be like, "What are you talking about?" My dad has one, okay?
I know the truth.
I know.
Okay? I know.
Yeah, I know the truth. I know. Listen, I know. You guys have tails.
That poor dude, whoever that dude is,
Oh
man.
my God.
Golly,
That's hilarious.
oh, man. He's going to be like, "Mr. Clemency, what have you been telling them? Like, what do you think I've been telling them?"
I've been telling him what I have to tell him to
do you think it
survive.
looks
Okay?
Right? What do you think? You ask him the same thing. What do you think I've been telling them?
That's funny.
You need to play it.
That's
Play into it. And be like, oh, what? A demand tail?
Yeah,
it's a man tail.
dude.
Yeah,
I don't know what
it's-
it would be. I'm just on the spot.
That's
It's just whatever
hilarious.
comes out, comes out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thankfully,
Like,
it hasn't happened, and I'm just so if you're a dad out there and it's happened, just give us
your dad's
a thumbs up or a thumbs down, man. You know, so you know you're not alone.
let's think. Well, let's think. What are things that could be mistaken for? A nose, right?
Yeah,
A nose is one.
a tail. We said a tail.
A tail is a good one. A
Front
hot
fall
dog.
safety device.
A hot dog.
Fall
A
protection.
mushroom. A mushroom?
Ball protection.
Dad, is there a mushroom growing from your body?
That's what happens when you don't take a bath.
I'm dirty.
You remember when I said if you don't clean your ears, potatoes will grow out of them? There you go.
Facts.
That's what happens.
Dad's got a disease. Dad's got a mushroom disease. I'm sorry. Spores. Okay, that one.
I'm just a
what
super
else?
fun guy. What else can I tell you?
What about a pork loin? Pork loin?
Microphone.
Microphone, yeah. That's true.
Mom speaks
Trying to think
into it
what-
from time to time. Yeah.
It's weird. What else could it be? A gooey duck. I mean, those are like,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah,
A cowtail.
a gooey
a
duck.
cow's tail. I don't. The gummy, the candy. Let's
You
not
like
ever. No.
Joel says I enjoy
No.
those too much. I don't want that image. I mean, anything long and cylinder is pretty much
That's true.
in the category of that. So let's move on because
That is just too
now
much.
I just have fear in my heart. Like,
I blame you.
just listen. I live in a girl dad world, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you do. Hey, you do. You
I
do.
just do. It's
And these are real problems. That's
These
the
are
deal.
real,
Listen.
and I'm comfortable.
not making
I
them
can't
up.
be the only one that have to deal with this.
No.
So it's just
You're not making
this
it
is
up.
this is Will. Okay, this is Will talk right now. All right. So don't
You know,
blame me.
this Saturday is Roman's birthday. Or Sunday is his birthday, but Saturday is his
Yeah,
birthday.
birthday party.
That's big.
He's a year old, dude.
Are we swimming?
Yeah, the pool is open.
Who is
Nick, you are on. I'm on. I got my lifeguard speedo,
Yep.
and I'm going to be lifeguarding. So, Pat, if you drowned, I'm going to be the one to save you.
I will be drowning.
Yeah, it should be a good time, man. I'm excited
I
for
will
it.
play the role of innocent bystander, whom you look at and say, "You dial 911,"
Yep.
and that'll be my.
I'll say no need, because Daddy's here.
Yeah.
And I'll give him mouth to mouth.
Mouth to move.
Actually, we'll share in duty of saving your life. One will do compressions, the other one will give mouth to mouth.
Hey, have you seen those robot,
Surprise
those
me.
machines that do the CPR now?
Those are crazy looking.
Yes, I have.
They like strap on the body, and it's just like, like it looks so bad
Looks
and
violent.
brutal. Like it is
violent.
smashing you.
Yeah.
But break my ribs to save my life.
Oh,
Yep.
You know?
yeah. And so you actually can't be sued if you do break someone's ribs while
Sure, I know,
administering
yeah, that's true.
If you're
CPR.
certified.
So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Even if you're not certified, as long as it's
really?
in a life-saving situation, yeah, you can't be
Save a life, bruh.
Save it.
Yep.
Crack a rib, save a life.
Now, don't walk up and just start giving people a Heimlich for no reason. I mean, yeah. I'm certified.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
certified. I'm good.
I'm certified.
Hey. Yeah. Has anybody ever had the Heimlich done performed on them? Real quick.
No.
I can't say I ever.
Did I give it to myself, or did I just not?
I think
Remember
you
when I
just,
was
it
choking
wasn't
on a
all the way. I
podcast?
think you had just enough to get it up, and then it came out. Yeah,
Dude, that was definitely a.
that was a scary moment.
That was scary. I was legit choking.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and
We were doing this podcast.
We were just
Pat,
laughing,
and
man. I feel
we were
so
mid
bad.
podcast, and I ate a Dorito,
And it came
and
out.
I took a deep breath, and it shot through my throat, and it was just it lodged right in my throat, and I could not breathe.
Really?
And I was like, and they were all sitting around looking at me, and I'm like,
Yeah, and you got it out. You got it out pretty quickly.
and I was able to. I went, and it popped out.
Yeah, it flew out.
But legit,
Yeah.
I was just.
Well, the issue was we were already laughing super hard, so we in the midst of laughing that hard, it was kind of like but it happened so fast. You know what I mean? It might have been super slow for you, but now I think about it, I feel pretty bad for laughing in the moment, not necessarily laughing at you, but just because it came out pretty quick. It's not like it was like
You know,
it was just like
it was
and
like
just came back out. Yeah.
Nick was doing one of those moments where the guy's like, I'm having a heart attack, and they're like,
Oh come on!
stop playing, Jerry, stop playing.
Come on!
And he's like, no, I'm serious. I'm going to die. Stop playing, Jerry.
Wow.
Stop playing. And then Jerry just croaks. Right, he's done.
Yeah.
Hits the floor.
Wow.
Guess he wasn't
Joel's,
playing. Guess he
Joel,
wasn't
let me
playing.
tell you what, Nick. If you ever even pretend to choke, I'm giving you the high me.
That's what I'm calling the
Flag
whistle
on
on that
play.
one. I'm calling a flag on that one because that's
Why?
That's not how it even went
Had
down.
something to throw here.
What?
Not even how it went
Yeah,
down.
it is. Like you
Not how
never
it
moved.
went down.
Like I didn't feel any arms wrap around.
We were
this one.
laughing. It happened, dude. It
know.
happened faster than you think. Like it happened.
Yeah,
way
I was like, "This
faster
is
than
Pat. This was me." I was like, I had my arms like this. Pat.
No,
I was like this.
Patty didn't. Patty didn't. Patty didn't. No,
I had my arms up so someone could come
No.
wrap them around me. Like,
nope.
and,
You're-
this is Nick. This is how it looked. This is Nick. And Nick goes like this. This is what I read with my eyes. I look
Yeah.
over,
Joe, what?
and Nick goes.
What do you
Nick
got?
goes. Nick goes. He could die.
Joe, what are you wearing in your head right now? What's on your head right now?
What?
What's on your head right now? Oh, it's a cap. That's what that's wearing.
No,
It's a cap.
it's a-
It's all cap. That is all cap. Okay, as the kid said.
Billy said, "Don't say that, bro." So I read his mouth like, "Don't say that," and I was like, arms out,
Listen, for everybody
and I
listening right now.
couldn't get a sound out. Couldn't say.
Listen, for everyone
couldn't say
listening right now.
anything.
Listen, Joel has really been trying to make me out to be a monster lately.
Wow, that is
Okay.
You know, I would.
For
How could I
everyone
even make
listening-
something up like
For
that?
everyone listening, okay, I'm going to give you the honest to bitsy truth. Okay, yes, he was choking. Yes, he choked. Right,
Almost to death. Almost to death. Almost to death. Yeah.
Because the
Almost
moment
to
that
death.
it
Grim
became
Reaper was
lodged,
at my door.
Joel gave one good and it came out. Okay,
Excuse,
so
wait, Grim Reaper.
it's-
Listen, I
it's-
turned and looked. Sickle right there. And I said, "No, today."
The sickle was
Sickle.
tickling his ear.
He said,
the sickle.
he said nothing because he don't speak. He just
Yeah,
started moving it to my throat, and I said, "Got it out," you know, to him in my thoughts. I shot him to him. And he heard me. He said, "Your friend won't save you, but I will." So death saved me, and Nick wouldn't.
wow.
I live with that every day.
Wow.
How do you live with that every day?
Why would you want to be friends with a guy like that?
I just could never give up on that, on you. I know that there are better days to come, and these bad days are just minimal.
You're so cap,
minimal.
bro. You're mad cap right now. You're a mad cap.
That was a real story. It's pretty close. Like, that was based on a true story.
That was
based on true events.
I'll give you that, based on true events, right? But
Just like a movie.
really villainized that guy. I'll tell you, man. That Nick guy, I wouldn't want to be friends with him.
Massively over exaggerated.
Hope I never
That was
choke around
definitely-
Nick. Because
Definitely based on true events. That story.
Because I'm gonna tell you, it's this one, and then it's the shoe story. Because the shoe story, Joel just has a whole different perspective. It's totally
when you
one-sided.
spilled the drink all over, dude, that was 100% real.
Accidentally.
That's a fun story.
did
Accidentally.
In the
that.
archives.
Keyword
I think that.
accident. And we'll talk about that in detail in the next podcast. So we're not.
I mean, it's
done
football
with it.
season again, so it's a good time. Let me just say one thing about it. Pat. Is this an accident, right?
I've heard the
I'm
story.
gonna leave it with this, and you tell me. This is what I remember. Me and Nick are right there.
Yeah.
I said, "Hey, man," I said, "Let me get some of that drink." He goes, "Oh yeah, you want some?" And I had just got these new Jordans, and he's like, "Those are nice." That day, I said, "You like them?" He's like, "What size are they?" And he's like, "My size, wow." And I go to grab it. And he goes, "You want some?" Like this. Scoops back under. Look, listen. Look at. This is how he does it. Look, this is his trick. Saves some.
Yeah.
Just holds it, pours out, scoops back under. Here. And as I look down, I'm like, oh my goodness. The orange soda splishes and splashes on my right foot.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all I remember. We'll talk about it next time.
I really like the fact that I said nice shoes before I spilled the soda on. I actually like that part. That's
Makes
actually
sense.
kind of that's pretty dope. That's like one of those 80s, like,
He said,
put him on
"What
ice.
size?"
And my name's Iceman, yeah.
What size are those? Oh,
My size.
just my size.
Yeah. But here's the only thing about that, Pat. Why would I
was embarrassed.
why would I ruin a pair of shoes that I plan on keeping? That's
don't know.
what I ponder. That's
He bought one of those. He bought one of those shoe cleaning kits from the mall, and
From
he
finish
said,
line. From finish line.
"No, you know those guys at the mall. Hey, bro, come here for a second. Come here for a second, bro."
That's what I went to. I just took them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knew how to do it.
Yeah.
He was gonna put them on and go over there. Hey,
Finesse
show me how it
it, finesse
works.
You don't want those
listen,
no more,
we're
do you?
gonna
Run it down.
All right, we're gonna come back to this story. Well, the story's not over. The story's not over. All right, But we would like to thank everybody that joins our podcast. We really appreciate you. If this is your first podcast, we invite you to go back and listen to all the ones leading up to episode 80. That's big, guys. That's actually really awesome, man. I didn't realize that we are only 20 away from 100 episodes. So stick with us as we move down through the journey. Also, we're in the last days of our 40. Me and Joel got our last sets of birthdays coming up. The whole crew will officially be at the age of 40, so the countdown has officially begun as of this week, man. So we're counting down to reaching 40 for all three of us, man. So that's an exciting time. We want to thank you all so much. This is the part of the show where we move into our shameless plugs. I'm actually start first since I'm the villain of this story, man. You can catch me at Instagram at RickDynasty1. You can catch me on Twitter at TheRealJuan Hogan, and then you can catch me on TikTok at Nick Clemens Economy. I have been slacking, so we got to get some videos up real soon. With that being said, we're turning it over to the hero of the story, and I'm talking about none other than Joel Reds. It's all yours, buddy.
The victim is what I would prefer to say, not the hero.
Wow.
The one who took it for, the sacrificed. Gosh, if you guys want to donate to my GoFundMe to replace those I'm just whatever. Nick, what I've done though, Pat, before I go is I stopped wearing nice shoes around Nick.
Yeah.
I wear flip flops now.
Yep. Rainbow
Slides with my toes out.
Birkenstocks get a lifetime guarantee.
My toes out, leather.
Yeah, because I'm going to ruin them.
Rainbows.
I'm ruin them, yeah.
Anyways, you guys can catch me on PLU Joel on TikTok. There's some funny videos on there. Check it out if you can. And follow me, fools. There's also, check out my Instagram. I think it's George A. Jinx on Instagram. And Facebook is Joel Reyes, I believe. But yeah, have a good time. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out. Check out some videos we have on there. We've tried some hot stuff. We got one video. It's got over 100K views.
Nice.
I mean, there's a reason for it. It's pretty funny. So check it out.
Absolutely.
And as always, at Tuesday on all social media, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification button for all the new podcast episodes as well as other videos that we're putting out. And yeah, just like I said, Tuesday.
Hey.
Yeah.
I tell you what, man.
Movement.
So Nick, we learned some stuff today,
Yeah.
Learned a lot today.
What did we learn?
Learned that the desert is the bald guy of the earth.
It is the bald guy of the earth. That's true. Yeah, without the cracks, because this is pretty well moisturized right here.
Better keep it clean like this. Is it soft?
Rain in that
It's soft.
desert.
It's a well moisturized head right here. Shea butter only. Only the finest. Only the finest of shea butters touch this guy.
All right, man. So let's get up out of this piece. Can I let us go?
Let's go.
That's right, guys. We want to thank you guys for checking us out. Thank you guys for listening. And I want to thank you guys, you ugly boys. I appreciate you guys. And I've had such a good time. And I look forward to the weekend. We got the birthday party. We got some AEW wrestling.
Collision.
Some. What'd you say? Collision?
Collision.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you thought I said
Gotcha.
cuisine?
Yeah, I was like, cuisine. I was like, dang, hit it. But yeah, check us out, man. And, I forgot my name. Dang it, I had a name. What was the name of my, damn. Parentha-C, that's right. My bad. I was trying to go out with that. Sorry. Let's end it like that. That's bad. Yeah, and just cut it off, yeah.